Plus featured artist interview of the week. I'm your host and founder, JoJo Keys. I'm sitting here with Gaz the Rapper. Gaz, no, I don't even know your real name, man.
Blake.
Is that allowed, or?
Yeah, I go by Blake, Blake.
Oh, that's right.
Blizzy.
I knew that from the email.
Yeah.
Blake. Okay, so Gaz.
Yeah.
So I discovered Gaz in my ventures into Periscope. I've been real big on social media for quite a few years. Not really big on social media, but big into social media, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I started getting into live streaming, I got into Periscope, and all of a sudden one day this guy named Gaz the Rapper showed up, and the title of the thing was "Freestyle in Your Comments." And, you see a lot of other people doing stuff like that on Periscope. But, man, this guy's different. He's actually good at it. And, basically, I remember one time, didn't you say that you're kind of just testing out your beats and stuff while you're doing that? Or?
Yeah, I freestyle. That's a lot of how my writing process goes anyways. And, I've always done it like as a warm-up or just as an exercise or, just with friends, as an activity. So just being able to do that and interact with, people that I know from Twitter and whatnot, and just put that out for the world, in a live stream. I just thought that was, that was one of the first things I started to use Periscope for. So
that's awesome. Yeah. And so who doesn't know, on Periscope you get hearts, and you're like, what, are you over 2 million hearts now or something like that?
Just hit 4 million today.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that's going quick for you, huh?
Yeah, it's been really great uptake on Periscope. Been meeting a lot of cool people, and just building a good fan base on there, I guess.
Of course. So, how old are you? I'm just curious.
21 years of age.
21, man, you're young, dude. Awesome. That's great. You have a lot going for you at 21 for what you're doing. Have the grip on the live streaming, because it's where things are going. So give us a little background on yourself, that people would be interested in knowing about you.
Cool. Well, I'm born and raised in Fairfax County area of Virginia, so Northern Virginia, which is where the 703 comes from. That's the area code. So, it's a nice, residential place, a lot of upscale shit, some outdoor stuff, indoor stuff, fucking shopping malls, to your woods, creek. There's a creek that runs all the way through my neighborhood, so it's kind of a nice little scenic place. I've been here my whole life, and haven't really seen any rappers do it out of Nova. So I kind of got into hip hop about 2 years ago or so, in terms of performing and writing hip hop, but I've really been into it ever since I was in elementary school. I can remember my mom used to buy me edited Eminem CDs from the Walmart, even though she secretly liked the shit, so I would be listening to Eminem show and just hear him talking about frickin' this, frickin' that, but that was really a big influence to me, in terms of my hip hop knowledge. I'm not from the era of a lot of these people, a lot of these rappers that people like to throw out. I know of, Tupac, Biggie, and all that, but that wasn't really, what I listened to, growing up. I was exposed to, Shady Aftermath and, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, and Dr. Dre, and, all of that. So that's really kind of what's influenced me in terms of hip hop and, just my life, I guess. Music is a big thing to me, always has been. So.
Very cool. Do you have any formal training?
I've taken piano lessons in the past. I've taken guitar lessons. I'm self-taught on guitar and, bass guitar. I've been producing for a little while. Really just a lot of stuff by ear and just, experience, I guess. That's what it's
sure,
like.
Yeah, a little bit. Cool. Are you, you're 21, got your whole life ahead of you. What are you doing right now? What are your plans for the future?
I've been taking classes at a university in the area, but I'm on a year break currently, which I've just been using to kind of formulate my music and really put a lot of work in on the tape. The tape wasn't really going anywhere before, I kind of put all my focus into it. So now that, the groundwork has been laid, it's almost, 95% finished at this point. Just working on getting ready to drop that. been doing Periscope a lot, just a lot of social media, you know, just doing a lot of, you know, marketing and stuff to the extent I can on my own. And really just working, you know, had a fucking pizza shop, you know, just putting in the daily grind, trying to get some cash and fuel the movement, fuel the supplies, all of that, you know, maybe get some promo behind the mixtape and stuff. So
yeah, definitely. Well, our audience will definitely know who you are in the next week or two. So that'll be cool. We have a pretty large hip hop audience, you know, because on Twitter there's a lot of rappers, so and all of them want promo, you know. A lot of noise. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff and a lot of not so good stuff, and trust me, I know I weed through a lot of it. So rock too. I mean, all genres really. But so anyway, let's listen to one of your tunes. I want to start out with that. What is it? 702 what?
703 V2. Little sign. We released a track called 703 a little while ago on SoundCloud. So, you know, came out with this beat. I was like, that's 703 V2 right there, man. It's got
right on. Awesome, cool. And this is Nico Knight.
Nico Knight is one of my friends, and he produces, and he's an audio engineer, so he also raps. So he produced, you know, he's engineering my entire album, rather.
Version 2 is always dope, but just a 2K16 murder. Mike murders be piling up. Just might run amok in this shit, and homie trust me snapping, you'll find it tough. Don't ever front, ain't the hate in the world enough. Regardless, I'm moving up, I'm upgraded. Like Logic stated, what I'm making, gon' call your bluff. Been about it since they clown me on the bus for this. After school days, convinced I wouldn't get no love for this. On the low, was killing shit. Equipped with a KSM and EMU interface into Adobe. Age 17, and little friends was never lonely though.
You know our rhymes is only dope.
Stay promoting. I done opened up your show.
And we bout the 703. Fuck that shit you showed me. Throw your hands up in the air like you know. We headed back to the 7-0. We got a style, gotta let them know. What you want, what you tryna say? If you ain't bad at, then get out the way. G-A-Z, yeah, you seen it on my tank. Color green like tank, beach weed VA. These are things that I thank, from the way that I was raised to the waves in my brain. The craze lay and wait, the page waiting to turn like lights that won't burn. The way we come on the track is a slight cause of concern. It might come back to bite you, sleeping for too long. You gone off the dome, letting them know that we on. In and out, divert your attention to an all too common but you fail to comment or mention how we say designing our pension. Put fake MCs in detention. I ain't playing, we schooling all of them. Follow up our studies, and one day I ain't stalling them. Although my wallet then
alright, so more about Gaz the Rapper. I don't know, you, or is it all just freestyle?
Always hard to say. I don't know, just been living out here in Virginia, just making music, you know, recording it all here, mixing in the studio. My engineer and fellow rapper Nico Knight. You know, been working on this mixtape the past couple of months, you know, probably 6, 7, 8 months. You know, time's been flying.
So let's talk about that. When you your working process, you said you work with a producer. Do you work with a producer or many producers, or you make your own beats? You said you're getting into mixing and stuff. Tell us a little bit about that, like your journeys in that.
I started out mostly using just random production online and, you know, producing, you know, things myself. But my main producer now is Swift Money. I don't know if he's still in here, but my good friend Darian, who's also from the 703 from the Fairfax, Virginia area. He currently staying out in Jersey, but, you know, he's there he is right there. You know, he's produced about 90% of the tape, and then I do have some production from Veteran Beats, one of my boys out in Atlanta, Georgia, cool. Who is he does some dope production as well, so he's got a few tracks on it. And then one of my hometown friends here, Sean Lee, he produced, you know, one of the tracks and co-produced one of the tracks. So about 3 or 4, you know, producers at any given time, but those are just like the main producers that are on the team, the 703. So
I can like learn a chant and play the keyboards and stuff in a band or whatever, but man, never been able to understand the full freestyle thing. How in the hell do you do it? I mean, what are you thinking when, when you're, I can like improv on the keyboard all day long. But when it comes to words, man, it's just different. I just don't understand it. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, it really may sound cliche, but, you know, practice does make perfect to an extent, you know, with freestyling. But I guess I really just picked it up because that's how I started getting into rapping. You know, I didn't start out by, like, writing, you know, bars or anything. I started out by, you know, just spitting, you know, with homies, you know, smoking a blunt, like doing whatever you gotta do, cruising, you know, hanging out on a Friday night. So, I mean, listening to our favorite beats, that's just kind of how it started off. But really, I just look at rap. I look at rap as, you know, a writing style, but in terms of the performance of rap, I look at it as, you know, singing almost. It's a style of vocal performance. So if you can kind of learn to play your voice like an instrument, you know, that's kind of what flow is. You know, flow is when you're able to use your voice as an instrument, you know, when it comes to rap. So, you know, then once you have flow, you really just have to, you know, try and be quick with the words that you're putting out, you know, be able to kind of have something on the back burner and just kind of go in, or, you know, there's phrases that you'll resort to, or, you know, you'll just, and it's easy to ride a beat. It's harder to do it a cappella because you have to put more, you know, thought into what you're saying and make it, you know, wittier and, you know, better disses or better, you know, punchlines, whatever. But when you're just flowing, riding on a beat, you know, you can be repeating the same thing a couple of times, or you can just, you know, be singing. You know, it's really becomes easier on a beat. So it's really just practice and just becoming accustomed to it, you know, like using your voice as an instrument. So
right on. That's awesome. Yeah, because so like you know, I run Indie Music Plus, and I'm a professional musician and all this stuff. So I teach piano, you know, full time, and so like when a student doesn't show up, or I have an opening or something, it's a lot of times it's you know, I'll swipe my phone and see you on there and just pop in, and it's just like, man. Sometimes you're like, your face is red and you're sweating, and it's just like, I'm like, how does this guy keep going? Breathe, man.
Yeah, it does take a toll if you can't, you know, tell from my voice right now. You know, as I'm bringing this tape to a close, you know, I've been doing a lot of promotion on Periscope as well as like a lot of writing and tracking. So it does take a toll, but you know, it's worth it. You know, it's rewarding. It's something cool. It's, you know, I really view it as, you know, as if you were performing, you know, a piano piece or something like that. You know, it's the same way that I kind of look at it.
Totally. Rad, man. Well, it's awesome to sit down and talk to you. You're a raw talent, dude. I can't wait to see where you go in the next 10 years. Seriously, like if you keep attacking it like you are, and just keep learning and getting better at, you know, everything about what you're doing with the music industry and stuff. Never know. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun to watch. So let's listen. Your choice. What song represents you best? I guess on your SoundCloud or whatever.
If you want to pull up, it's a good, more like hype ass type track. Big Moves. I did this track in about 3 to 4 hours, start to finish, on a $50 microphone. But it's just really hyped. It's one of those fun tracks. I found the production online. The producer is really talented, so I just, you know, when you hear that beat, you just go with it, you know, and that's how you can make a song. Really.
Big Moves by Gaz the Rapper.
Moves. Huh? Oh, we making big moves. Wow. I didn't know, dude. Wow. Talking 7-0, dude. Hey, we gon' do it right. Some nights spending side to side. We making big moves, best believe. We making big moves, 703. Oh, what do you need from me? I'm out here steady waiting. My team in need of payment. I'm just saying, them flows are famous, them beats is banging. 'Tis the season, and we've been cranking. Oh, we've been drinking. Put some thought into your bars, lil' homies. I never rap, still got me the dome piece. She a bad little thing, she don't know me. Went to greet her, she said, guys, can you show me? All I do is open up my mouth, let it out. Off the dome is finna drop and give me credit now.
Big Moves, Gaz the Rapper. So, let's do the freestyle thing. Let's hear it. Everybody's waiting for it. I've been waiting for it.
Let's see here. Y'all ready?
Sweet.
Hey, am I coming in clear?
Yep, Gaz the Rapper.
All right, like, okay, put a 703. All right, Black Kool-Aid on the Boondocks. Yo, I'm sipping this shit for a minute, I gotta let it rip. 30 hands in the air, and I know that I'm legit. I've been interviewing online, see me go. JoJo Keys on the motherfucking flow, maestro. See me when I designed the grind, man, it's unparalleled. Put me in the circuit, and they wanna see me be beheld. And I'm talking about a light up. And every day of the week, I'm talking about Collider, that old flow. I know that I got that remolded. Every day of the week, they wanna be calling me out, I'm moving boulders. I got the strength in it. I gotta smoke a little dank, and I'm fine, I'm up ranking them up. I don't know what I'm about to do next, but I gotta come through, and I know she looking for sex. And yours, and I don't give a fuck, man. Flow just not yours. Man, I got it off the top, man. I do chores around the house, trying to make ends meet, sure. But I continue doing this, and it's to be alright. I'm doing it every night, and they're looking at me, and they get the hindsight. Like he could have made it, would have made it, will. I don't give a fuck, you know I write it in my will. And every time I'm flowing, man, I try to keep it sure. They got the numbers going up, and I'ma show them that I never spill. I'm never crying over that. That is not a hoe with this. I just need some douce, maybe make a little flip. Talking about that Remy, if you 1738, and then I'm about to be the one that's opening the gate to the Hurley gates, and they want to see me when I've been levitating. Doesn't really matter, man. I'm trying to say hello to all the fucking homies that are coming from the 7-0. Talking about that Swift Money, talking about that Kevin Murphy Murph dog. Wanna see him when he goes off. I've been steadily barking. They wanna see me on the top, bitch. Get off of my log. I'm talking wood, and I would chuck, could fuck her too. Doesn't matter, but I gotta rewind it. Take it back like a V8 says I kick reclining. Kid from the 90s, now what they designing. All of these rhymes off at the top of my mind. See, yeah, we go. Hey, Nas is like, guys is like. Shout out to Martin Shkreli, that big pharmaceutical, trying to get it. Jealous of the stacks that I've been bringing up. I don't give a fuck, they want to see me singing, and you know I got it for the entire 7-0 and the entire league of what I gotta pack and wrap it up and stack on stack. Don't give a fuck, you know the flow is jacked. Hey, it's your boy Guys out here in the 703 show.
Yeah, man.
Shout out.
Awesome. So if anybody else wants to see Gaz doing his freestyle, make sure you follow him on Periscope. Gaz the Rapper. How often do you do that? Do the freestyle stuff? Just whenever you feel like it, or?
Whenever I get the time, almost every day. You know, at least a couple of times. So
Awesome.
I'm always out there, and if not, you know, I'll be doing a Q&A, or I'll just be, you know, talking about what I'm working on. Anything like that.
This is the featured artist interview with Gaz the Rapper for Indie Music Plus. I'm JoJo Keys. We'll catch you next week with the featured artist for next week. Watch for Gaz the Rapper on the website and all over our social media network. Make sure you support him. He's doing great things, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.